Good afternoon. Thank you, Dave. I'd like to thank everyone from Interbox, Jean Bedard and his company, for welcoming us to the city and for helping us to stage this terrific event for Saturday night. I'd like to thank Leon Margulies, DeBella Entertainment, the entire staff of Warriors Boxing, and DeBella for helping us work with Glenn Johnson over the years. It's been a pleasure. Of course, to all the press who are here to support this great event, and to the city of Quebec, who has welcomed us and put on a great showing for this special event. Last but not least, I should thank the fighters, Glenn Johnson and Lucien Bute. Glenn Johnson is a consummate professional. Through nearly 70 professional fights, Glenn has shown a willingness to go anywhere and to fight anyone. Lucien Bute, he has the willingness, and he has shown this over the years, to fight the very best in the division. He is on a quest to prove that he is the very best 168-pound boxer in the world, and he has a chance to prove that once again on Saturday night. Together, Glenn Johnson and Lucien Bute embody everything that's right about boxing. They embody the true essence of sport and competition. We're really proud at Showtime, on behalf of our executive producer, David Dinkins Jr., and the rest of our staff, to put on this terrific event Saturday live on Showtime, back to the United States and all the loyal subscribers. This is the type of fight that has defined Showtime boxing over the years. Tough, competitive, and meaningful matchup in a deep and talented division. So we look forward to seeing all of you on Saturday at the Colisée, and we'll turn it back over to Dave.
Alors, Interbox est effectivement extrêmement fier d'être de retour à Québec pour présenter la 9e défense de titre de Lucien Bute contre Glenn Johnson. Je peux vous dire qu'en tant que promoteur, ça fait à peu près 7 ans que je suis associé à la boxe. Quand je regarde dans mes meilleurs souvenirs des 7 dernières années, une image me revient souvent. Je suis dans le camion qui est conduit par Carl après le combat à Québec avec Lucien et Stéphane qui a oublié de laisser sa bière au Colisée de Québec. Et on entend une tonne de Black Eyed Peas et on est extrêmement fiers de ce qui s'est produit comme événement et comme résultat. Et on souhaite encore une fois revivre cette même sensation-là cette semaine ici à Québec. I would like to thank Glenn Johnson and his entire team, Lou DiBella and Leon Margulies and Ree Foster, to make this fight possible. Tous les connaisseurs de boxe s'entendent pour dire que Glenn Johnson représente le plus gros défi en carrière pour Lucien. En plus de ça, on vous a préparé notre meilleure sous-carte qu'on va avoir l'occasion de présenter un petit peu plus en détail demain après-midi lors de la conférence de presse. L'avantage que j'ai comme promoteur, c'est que j'ai à me soucier de tout ce qui ne regarde pas la boxe. J'ai le privilège d'avoir Stéphane Larouche qui voit à toute la préparation de Lucien. Et on sait déjà qu'on n'a pas à savoir si Lucien se prépare. On sait qu'il veut se préparer du mieux qu'il peut, et à chaque combat, il s'améliore. Je pense que c'est encore une fois ce qu'il va prouver samedi soir prochain.
Thank you very much, and I'd like to thank Showtime once again for putting on really a spectacular boxing event Saturday night. What Showtime has done with the Super 6 tournament, and then just to spice it up a little bit, getting a hold of Mikkel Kessler and Lucien Bute, and putting Glenn in the tournament, and now putting Glenn with Bute. It's the best division in boxing, creates the best matchups in boxing, best fights in boxing, and Showtime's done it again. Thank you very much for putting on this event. The people of Quebec, and in both Quebec City and Montreal, the entire province, you guys are the best boxing fans in North America, maybe the world. I've done a lot, been a boxing promoter for 20 years, been all over the world. There's nothing like the way you support your fighters, nothing like the way the media supports these events. And it's a true honor to be back up here again and involved in another tremendous promotion with Jean Bedard and the great people at Interbox. Ian Etteries, it's a pleasure to work with, all your staff. It's like, I was excited to come up here, even though it's work for me and there's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of work we have to do. It's very exciting to come up here. It really makes work enjoyable. What can I say about Lucien Bute? Great undefeated champion. He is taking a step up, and he knows it. He knows our fighter very well. He's taking a step up. Glenn Johnson is one of the great light heavyweights and super middleweights of our generation. Probably a future Hall of Famer. I hope to be there when that happens, although he may still be fighting when I'm no longer around the way he's going. He's a work of art. He's a great person. He's a great fighter. He's got a great team around him.
Thank you to Showtime for the respect and admiration that you've shown Glenn Johnson through the number of fights that we've had on your network. And I want to thank, on behalf of Team Johnson Interbox, you've been totally professional, very high class, and very generous. And we think the world of your organization. The training camp was great. I don't really feel I need to speak much about Glenn Johnson. Glenn was, of course, Fighter of the Year, has been in the ring with everybody. It's going to be a terrific fight. It's going to be especially a defining fight, I think, for Lucien. Lucien is a great champion. He's a terrific fighter. They have a terrific team, very tight. But the rap has always been, who has he fought? Mostly grade B guys. He's always fought at home. Home also includes Romania. That's a big advantage. He's still at home, but this time he's going to be in there with Glenn Johnson, and Glenn doesn't fool around, and Glenn comes to win, and Glenn is going to bring the heat. So I encourage everybody to come out and see us on Saturday night. It's going to be a great fight. If you're a Lucien Bute fan, you need to be there to see this, to see what he's really made of. We're going to find out Saturday.
It's going to be a great fight. We know Lucien Bute. We know everything about him pretty much. He's a consummate pro. He's very exciting, and he's a very proud and ambitious fighter. That's on his way. He's on his way up. But nobody stays undefeated for a long time. If you're truly to go down as a good fighter like Johnson and Hopkins of the world and all these great fighters, you have to test yourself with the best. And sometimes you have to take chances like Lucien's taking in this fight. And I know Lucien is not taking anything for granted, nor is his team. They know they're in a dangerous fight. They're taking a big chance on taking the experienced, battle-tested road warrior that fights anywhere, at any time, and it's going to be a tough fight. Should be very exciting. They know us, we know them. We happen to get it very, very well. We get along very well with them. We have a lot of respect for them. But this is business, and it's war. So as much as we respect them and we consider them and we have fun with them when we've been together, we have to take care of business. And we came here to beat Lucien Bute and move on. So come Saturday night, don't sleep, because we came to take down Lucien Bute. As much as we like him, Lucien, no hard feelings, a lot of respect. You've done a great job, Stefan. But hey, it's business, and your always got to go. All right? Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Écoutez, je pense que tout a été dit. J'ai aimé le speech de Orlando. On se connaît beaucoup. We know each other well, really well. What I can tell you is que je peux vous dire, quand il y avait du sparring en Floride, c'était 8 rounds, c'était 10 rounds ou c'était 12 rounds, il n'y a personne qui manquait une seconde de ça. When sparring was going on in Florida, it would be 8, 10 or 12 rounds. Nobody would close his eyes. Everybody would stop training to watch the sparring. That was a fight. So what we can expect, and I can tell you, me as a trainer, I was like this. Wow, this is sparring, only sparring. So the only thing I can tell you now is the fight on Saturday going to be with smarter glove, more desire. Glenn Johnson is an amazing human being, as we said, his entire team. I know as a fact that he will be a Hall of Famer. So Henry will be as a manager. He's one of the greatest managers in boxing. We have tons of respect with them. Steve, the guy who owns the gym, we've been to his gym. We're part of the family there. But Saturday, they're hoping the whole must go. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have maybe a 6 on your record, Glenn. No disrespect, but Lucien has been working really, really hard for this fight. He knows that Glenn Johnson is probably the most resilient fighter in boxing. He will never quit. He will never surrender. He will wait until the last chance that he has. And if you fall asleep for 1 second with Glenn Johnson, it can be gone. This is what happened to Roy Jones. He thought he was in a walk in the park. Glenn was just like an opponent and he was giving hard time to everybody. And suddenly, boom, Jones was sleeping on the floor. We know that. And nobody should never take Glenn Johnson slightly because this is the type of man he is. If you look at the fight with Carl Froch, after 8 rounds, Froch in his corner, you could see a bit discouraged. You said, wow, this is a tougher fight I was expecting. We knew it. We knew it's going to be a tough fight. And we were there when he beat Alan Green. We know Glenn pretty well. He knows us. He knows our strength. We know his. He knows our weaknesses. We know his. We know his team. So, but Friday night, vendredi soir, c'est place à la carrière à Lucien s'il veut devenir le boxeur qui dit samedi soir, vendredi c'est la pesée, désolé. Samedi, si Lucien veut avoir la reconnaissance qu'il mérite, il doit vaincre Glenn Johnson et ce sera pas facile. Je sais que Lucien va se faire toucher, plus dur qu'il s'est jamais fait toucher. Il va être obligé d'aller puiser dans ses ressources. Ça pourrait même ressembler à la fin du combat de Andrade. Là. Ça va être violent, de bonheur dans le combat. Ça va commencer fort. Puis là, c'est le boxeur qui va s'installer, qui va prendre vraiment ses appuis, qui va trouver son rythme. Puis je pense que Lucien est en super condition physique. Il a très, très confiance en lui, il se sent bien. Puis avec des petits gants, il a les mains dangereuses, Lucien. Sa vitesse et sa grande force, sa fluidité, la qualité de ses combinaisons. Et le coup de poing le plus dangereux, c'est le coup de poing que tu ne vois pas venir. Lui, il fait mal. Et c'est une des forces à Lucien. The punches that you don't see coming are the worst one, and this is one of Lucien Bute's strength. When he wins by knockout, he doesn't try it, it just comes naturally. And he's gonna just let his hands go on Saturday, hoping it will come like this. But he knows that the guy has a chin, he's resilient, he's in good shape, he's strong. This is what we have to, the task in front of us on Saturday.
Let's welcome Mr. Glenn Johnson.
Giving me an opportunity to reach for my goals as well. My team, Henry Foster and my trainer, Orlando Cuellar, my promoter, I want to give them many thanks for continuing to supporting me throughout the ups and downs. I know sometimes it can be difficult, but thank you all. It's going to be a great fight Saturday night. I have a lot of respect for Yushin. He bring quality boxing, and it's going to be a war. It's going to be exciting, and Showtime going to have a great show. And you, the people in the fan, going to have a fantastic show to watch. Thank you.
Bute.
Bonjour tout le monde. Merci beaucoup à tous les médias d'être présents. Merci à la ville de Québec pour nous supporter à cet grand événement-là. I would like to thank you Showtime to show my fight. I would like to thank you Glenn Johnson and your team to be here. Alors, je peux dire que je suis très content d'être ici à Québec. Comme tout le monde sait, vous le savez aussi, j'ai des bons souvenirs ici. En 2009, j'ai vécu presque, je peux dire, le meilleur moment de ma carrière jusqu'à présent. Le deuxième combat avec Andrade, j'ai vécu des bons moments au Colisée. Puis c'est sûr que samedi, ça va être la même chose. Le Colisée Pepsi va être plein, il va exploser encore une fois. Je suis content. J'ai été dans un camp d'entraînement pendant 3 mois. J'ai travaillé fort. Je sais que Glenn Johnson, c'est un très très bon boxeur avec beaucoup d'expérience. Je l'ai pris vraiment sérieux. Puis c'est sûr qu'après samedi, une victoire contre lui, ça va amener beaucoup de crédibilité dans la boxe au monde. Je suis content d'être ici encore une fois. Merci la ville encore, la ville de Québec. Puis je vous attends samedi soir au Colisée Pepsi. Merci beaucoup.